Welcome to another episode of Linux by Experience. Today we'll be talking about the new Facebook scam that I've been seeing on my Facebook page. This has got no affiliation or association with Costco Wholesale at all. This is a scam claiming that they are Costco, which they are simply not, and I will prove it. So first, a good indication is that the URL is incorrect. So it looks like this is a legitimate URL, but it's the way they set it up. This is a subdomain. That's the real domain name. So we can copy that, open that up in here, hit enter, and voila, we got a page. Now there's nothing in here, so we can prove that by looking at the source code. There's nothing going on here, so just a blank empty page. So what we can do though, however, is take the domain name, open up our Linux terminal here, and we can do an nmap, which is a port scan, and see what port services it's running. As you can see, it's running an FTP service, an SSH service, a DNS service under domain, an HTTP, which is a web server, some email servers, and a database service. So what we're going to do is telnet into the domain as port 80. By the way, everything that we're doing here is completely legal, 100% legit. We're just doing some exploratory research so we can contact the authorities and report the scam with the appropriate data. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people think it's legit, but it is not. So let's find out who has created this website. So we'll telnet into it. Telnet's just a communication protocol tool that you can see what's going on in different ports. It's also a remote shell, sort of like SSH, but insecure. So then we type in hello, just spelled that way, and then we get a response back from the web server, and the response would be some information that's great. So first we get the IP address, which we had before with the netmap. To the Apache server, we get the time zone and the time that the server is apparently in, a bunch of different style sheet information. There's the image in text, and then we get this little bit of information, and this is the person who set up the scam. It looks like for either a client or for themselves, and for some reason they have a email response. So we can verify that if they do ping the server, the IP address is that, and if you go ping this other server that's connected to this domain, and the IP addresses are same, so it looks like they're running Apache, which is a web server with virtual hosting. So they're running a bunch of different domain names on one host, so another indication it's a scam. Now if we do a whois on this as well, you can see that they blocked it with the whois guard, but you can see that it's from Panama. There is a phone number associated with it, which I highly doubt would work. But we did get an email address and another URL. So let's take that URL and open up another browser page, and look at that. We found another domain, CGI bin, and another website. So we'll take that, open up another URL, and there we go. Another website. So I bet you if I take this and I take this back over here, and we do another whois lookup for Quiz Plaza here, and once again it's in Panama, and let's ping it. Yep, it's on the same server, so it's 3 different domains on the same server, so they're running virtual host, so it's a big scam. So we can try to see where this server is located. IP lookup. Let's see, it's located in the US. Let's see who is actually. Let's see if we can find it by dig. See if we can find it through NS lookup. Let's see what this other website's connected to. Oh, there you go. It's a cPanel website like I suspected, so they're not even doing anything with real SSH. And they're not even using real Linux. And there we go, we got the, it's just the cPanel page. But anyways, we can track down the IP a bit more, but I think that's enough information to know that we can find out who the IP belongs to with a bit of digging. And there you go. I just verified 3 different websites from the same IP address that's going around Facebook, and it's a scam. So stay away from this, guys. I just exposed it. So I hope you learned something. Thank you, and stay tuned.